Okay, let's now integrate your mobile app with Google Sheets. This way, every time there's a new contact in your app, the information is sent over to Google Sheets and is recorded in a row. So I'm going to use Zapier and specifically webhooks by Zapier. So let's go through the steps together. So now you want to start with a simple Zap. Create a Zap. Make sure you choose webhook by Zapier. Catch hook. Continue. Continue again. And now Zapier is listening to a webhook URL. So we're going to copy this into your mobile app under admin. Scroll down to webhooks. Get started. And simply paste the link right here. Done. And we're going to do a test. So I'm going to tap on test webhook. This will send some test payload to Zapier. And let's see, test trigger. And we can see that the information has already been sent to Zapier. And this is the information you have at hand. Now, you want to move over to a Google Sheet, create a simple Google Sheet, call it Mobile Leads if you wish. And let's fill in some columns. So I'm going to copy this information over to this. And I will just paste it in here. And what I like to take from this is the various columns that I need in order to map the data later. So let's see what I can use. Custom ID, sure, make that a column. First name, last name. Of course, you can name these columns whatever you wish. I just wanted to map it directly to what I received from the mobile app. And let's also take the province, the city. What else do we have here? And perhaps a created ad date. Okay. I'll delete all this information here. And now I have my basic columns directly mapping from what I'm receiving from the mobile app. Okay. So now let's move on to Zapier again. Continue. And we're going to choose Google Sheet as our next action. The event here is very important, is to look up spreadsheet row. This way, Zapier will search your Google Sheet for a specific column, and we're going to specify email. And if it cannot find that row, then it's going to create a new row. This way, this will protect you from having duplicates in your Google Sheet. So let's try it out. Look up spreadsheet row. Continue. Sure, this is our account. Let's choose a drive, my drive, the spreadsheet, mobile leads, yes. Worksheet 1 is the only worksheet I have. And we're going to look up the column email for the value that we have specified in our test payload, email. We're going to skip supporting, bottom up, all that stuff we don't really need. And if you cannot find it, we're going to create a Google Sheet row with the contact information. And this is where the mapping comes into play. These are the columns I've created previously, and Zapier has read that information and display it. Now we want to map custom ID to the data we're getting. So I'm going to search for custom ID. This is a unique identifier that we generate on the mobile app for a specific user. First name, last name, email, phone, the province, the city, and our created ad date. Okay, now we're done. We can continue here. And let's just do a test action. So it's going to search the columns for email. And if it cannot find the email address, it's going to create a new row. Let's see if it actually worked here. And voila, it did. Now the date is a little bit special, so you got to make sure it's formatted as date. So set the format to be a date. date, date and time, this one. There we go. So that's now working. And we're going to publish the Zap right now. Publish and turn it on. So this is now running. Now I can go back to my previous clients and also push that information into my Google Sheet. Make sure you do save it though. Hit done. Go to your My Clients list. Pick the client, and then from the options menu in the top right, send to webhook. So I just sent consumer1@bendigi.com. Let's go check it out. And here it is, beautifully added. Let's do another one. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you found this tutorial useful.